All right, Kate, big celebrations today.
There are some celebrations today. National Hot Chocolate Day. Hell is Freezing Over Day.
Okay.
Because it's cold.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
Scotch Tape Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So on this day in 1930, 3M began marketing Scotch tape.
Not Peter Scotch.
I don't know what that means.
I thought maybe there's a dude named Peter Scotch or something.
Nope. It's
the inventor of Scotch.
kind of was a slur, actually. The term or the use of Scotch in the name was, I don't know how to say this word, but I'm just going to give you the definition. It's like when you call someone a cheapskate. So apparently the Scotch had a reputation for being cheapskates. I don't know.
Scotch meaning Scottish people?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they were just the Scots. That's Scots.
Well, the brand Scotch came in 1925 while Richard Drew, whoever that guy was, testing his first masking tape to determine how much adhesive they needed. The body shop painter became so frustrated with the sample masking tape and exclaimed, "Take this back to those Scotch bosses of yours and tell them to put more adhesive on it." And it was because the Scotch bosses apparently were cheapskates.
Yeah,
so they started marketing it. But in the UK, it's not called Scotch tape. It's called like sellotape or because it's clear. Yeah. I did a deep dive here on why it's called Scotch tape.
Well, I appreciate that. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of 3M, they're the company behind the Post-it note. And I think that was an accident where they made some adhesive where it wasn't strong enough. Like, oh, this will work to hold little miniature pieces of paper up. So,
there you go.
Accidents of history. All right. Well, thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
A bear in Colorado took 400 selfies, Kate.
On a hunting camera?
Yeah. How'd you know?
I didn't know where he would get his hands on an iPhone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Hard to unlock with the claws or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, a bear discovered a wildlife camera. This camera took 580 photos, and 400 of them were bear selfies.
That's cute.
Yeah. And they talked to some fashion professionals. Talking about the bear's work, right?
Right.
The engagement is iconic. The confidence really comes through, said Andrew Matecki, who is an LA talent casting and art director, Kate. She definitely knows her angles, said Amanda Sophia Rose, who is a fashion photographer out of LA. She's really catching you, bringing you in, having direct eye contact to the camera, like she's done it before.
I was afraid when you said they talked to some fashion people, they'd be like, who wants to wear this bear coat this weekend? Woof.
No, it doesn't say anything here about skinning the bear and turning it into a coat. So there you go. Selfies.
Good.
Now, I remember there was a story a while back about, I forget if it was a baboon or something, but basically the copyright of the photo belongs to the person who takes the photo. And I believe it included the baboon in this case. So I'm not sure if this counts or not, because in that case, the animal would actually press the button to make the selfie happen, as opposed to this bear, who's just being taken by a motion capture camera.
Right. So the bear isn't seeing his results or her results to be like, ooh, I need to give a little bit more pouty lip on that one. And just like posing in front of this camera, but not getting to see the results.
That's a good point. And doesn't get a viewfinder when taking the photo either. You know, that's like taking your phone and pointing the main camera at your face instead of the selfie cam.
Right.
Yeah, quite the talented bear. Good point.
Way to go, bear.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Colorado.
Okay.
You're going to go visit it?
Maybe.
Oh.
See if I can get a selfie with that bear.
Sounds scary. But
a little bit.
Yeah, you should do that for the show.
For the show.
Well, Kate got eviscerated yesterday in Colorado, turns out. Not very good for the show, after all.
Not very good for the show.
Mm-mm.
Matt, LG, Samsung, and TCL are dropping their TV prices ahead of the Super Bowl.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
This is typically the best of the year for TV prices because many people want to buy a new television for the big game.
That's right.
I'm not going to lie. There was a Best Buy commercial over the weekend that was like, ooh, Monty, do we need a bigger TV for the Super Bowl? Like, let's get through the Chiefs game first. I was like, okay.
Okay, so you made it through.
Yeah.
You guys just forgot about it? Have you had the discussion since?
I haven't revisited.
Oh, okay.
But I saw that story this morning that prices are dropping. So that will definitely encourage my conversation to be like, I think we need a new TV.
What's the deal with your current one?
Nothing.
Just not big enough?
I mean, it's pretty big. It's ridiculous big.
How big is it?
So big. No, I don't know. Huge.
Oh, okay. Mine's
Yeah.
65 inches. Pretty big.
Yeah.
That's becoming a popular size, though.
Yeah.
Seems like most people go for a 55 or a 65. But then there's like the 77-inch, 83-inch. You guys should just go nuts.
I was going to say, I feel like there's an 83-inch I've seen somewhere. Yeah.
Fill up your whole wall with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll cover some of the windows and it will not hang nicely in the middle of the fireplace, but it'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs to look at the fireplace anyway?
Right? I mean, it doesn't need to be aesthetically pleasing. Just throw it up there.
Yeah, who cares how hideous it is? Big TV.
Big TV.
Right, Kate, they say any day now, be prepared for Netflix to start prompting you about your password sharing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, it's been coming for a while. Netflix was like, we think we got most everyone on the planet signed up, and if you guys want us to make more money, we're going to have to do a couple of things. One of them being, introducing the ad-supported tier, and the other one being, hey, pony up. We know that you're using someone else's password kind of deal. Mm-hmm. They've already done this in some other markets, but coming to the USA any day by the end of March, they say, but could happen before then.
Okay.
So,
I'm ready.
are you sharing your Netflix password currently?
I'm not sharing it, but I know I'm logged in at my mom's, but not on her primary TV. So it's on the TV that gets watched when we're there.
Yeah, and I think it just really depends on how much you're using this.
Yeah.
Right. So if the account is logged in every day and it's consuming video in different locations, then that might put you in a bigger risk of having your password situation messed with.
Of all the passwords I'm sharing, Netflix isn't one of them.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, how's your falling asleep habits going lately?
Pretty good.
It's staying asleep that you have trouble with, right?
I wake up in the middle of the night and then I need to get better at shutting my brain down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, you have a solution for me or something?
I do. Okay. If you have trouble falling asleep or going back to sleep, you should try savoring, Matt.
Savoring?
Yeah. You want to guess what savoring is?
Let's see. Savor the flavor. Savoring. Put lifesaver. What are they called? Lifesavers? Put those in your mouth?
No.
Okay.
That's not the answer.
I give up.
Okay. The goal is to recreate positive emotional state of an experience in your mind, like a happy memory, savoring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it could be any happy moment. So it could be like on vacation or at a party that you were at, but you can't just think about it. You're supposed to close your eyes and imagine yourself back there. So if the memory is sitting on a beach, try to feel the sun on your face, hear the sounds of the waves crashing, the smell of the ocean breeze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So if you do it right, it reduces activity in your sympathetic nervous system, which everybody, needs to reduce that activity when you're trying to de-stress and go to sleep. And it ups the activity in your parasympathetic nervous system, which keeps you calm.
Got some fancy words going on here.
I know. You want some tips to try beforehand?
Tips to try beforehand? What do you mean before I go to sleep again?
So pick your happy memory before you're trying to fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
So be thinking about it today. Like tonight when I go to sleep, I'm going to think about that vacation I took, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha.
So during the day, you're going to practice thinking about it and you're going to be patient with yourself because maybe you're driving and you're like, okay, I'm thinking about the beach vacation and, oh, that guy just cut me off. Like you have to just, okay,
All right.
And if you tend to lie in bed worrying about stuff, you should schedule 15 minutes of worrying time earlier in the day. So if you just need to have your brain worry about things, because sometimes brains need that, try to schedule it during the day instead of when you're trying to fall asleep.
So you're supposed to do this every day? Both these things?
Yeah.
Be ready to...
Well, before you become a pro at it, you might have to practice at it. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good suggestion. Good tips.
Yeah. Get your savoring on.
Yeah. Savor the flavor of a good night's sleep.
There you go.
Makes no sense, but let's go with it. Morning mouth.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So I just recently started playing with the different power settings on my microwave, Kate, and it's been a thrill.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you do this? Do you use the various different microwave settings, like the power, change the power?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
I forget what prompted me to look up the different power levels you might use for different food items, but I reheated some Thai food a few weeks back and followed basically the guide. Chose power level 7 instead of the standard, which is 10 on my microwave.
Okay.
And the rice was pardon the word, more moist than usual, on a reheat. I felt like it can dry that stuff out in the past. And it's been nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I think it's worth looking into because they were you can make creamier eggs if you want creamier scrambled eggs in there, Kate. I know you're a microwaver of eggs.
I do.
So you might look at that. Wanted to pass along that, oh, wow, that button's on there for a reason. Yeah. Use the popcorn setting, right? You press that?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Don't trust it.
No. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I think I've done it once and I didn't love it, so I just do 222, and that's perfect popcorn.
Supposedly it's waiting for steam to arrive or something. There was some video I watched on it once upon a time. I was like, oh, maybe I should trust that. But then ultimately I just used the skillet to make the popcorn and not the microwave anyway, so
yeah,
no opportunity to try that science yet, but
nope.
You could.
I have been shopping air poppers, though.
Have you?
I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shopping air poppers. We can make popcorn at home instead of in the microwave. Yep.
Has there been demand for this? Have the kids been bringing it up?
No, it's mostly been me.
Yeah. Get that nostalgia, too, from being a kid?
A little bit. Yeah. And, it is better popcorn for you. And
that's fun to watch, too.
Yeah. It's funny. The 3 that I was really looking at, all of the reviews were like, these make messes. Do not buy these unless you like popcorn shooting all over the place.
Right. Unless you want oil coating everything in your kitchen, etc.
Right. Yeah. Matt, a new survey reveals that 24% of drivers can't parallel park.
24% can't? I mean, actually, that's...
Cannot.
That's a lot lower than I thought.
Well, what do you think that means with all the cars that can parallel park now? Are people learning how to parallel park because they don't need to because their cars do it for them?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Right. It's like knowing how to drive a horse. A whole bunch of people knew how to drive a horse, but now not as many.
Nope.
Not happening.
Other findings on the driving survey, 34% said that they are speeders.
That number seems low too. Okay.
Yeah. 26% say they're often distracted by their radio.
Well, I mean, when you've got compelling content like Matt and Kate, right, Kate?
Right.
Like, oh, ha, 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 I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying, and now I can't see.
15% of drivers never check their mirrors when turning.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Before turning? Changing lanes?
When turning.
Why would you need to check your mirrors when you're turning?
Make sure nobody's going to hit you from behind or...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
9% of drivers can't do a 3-point turn.
What is the survey? What is going on with this survey?
Cobra radar detectors. That's the survey.
I think these people just don't know what a 3-point turn is, would be my guess.
Is 3-point turn like the Austin Powers turn?
I don't recall what that is, what Austin Powers
when
does.
He's trying to move it's like a golf cart, and he has to go forward, and then back, and then forward, and then back, and then forward, back. It's like burp, 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 trying to get wiggle room.
More or less, but
Okay.
Not that many times.
Why is it called a 3-point turn?
Because you're supposed to be able to do it in 3 points. Three motions.
Okay.
Right, like in, then back, and then in again. Ish.
Okay. That's what a point is?
I guess.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
Americans are increasingly disgruntled at work, Kate.
True.
Hey, you win. All right. So only 32% of employees say they are actively engaged at work.
Okay.
Which means like feeling passionate about their jobs, which is down 36% from a couple of years ago. And then talking about the people who are worse than that, 18% of employees say they are actively disengaged, i.e. disgruntled and disloyal, Kate.
Oh.
And then the remaining 50% say they just do the bare minimum to get by.
Yeah.
Which I guess you might equate to the quiet quitting deal. But people aren't that impressed with their jobs, Kate.
No.
More employees report they don't know what's expected of them, don't feel cared about, don't see opportunities to learn and grow, don't feel connected to their employer's mission. Young employees feeling the most disconnected. Those under 35. Engagement for those under 35 decreased by 4 percentage points, while active disengagement went up by the same amount. Seems like the employees are just over it, Kate.
They are over it.
You don't see too many people are generally thrilled with their jobs type stories these days.
I mean, do those stories make the news, though?
Probably not.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I love my job. This just in. Kate loves her job.
Yeah.
Doing her job. Getting it done.
Yeah.
Matt, Valentine's Day is coming up, and that means there's going to be a lot of engagements coming up.
Oh, okay.
We're still in engagement season, basically from Thanksgiving to Valentine's Day. But the big query now, are diamond rings going away? Are diamond engagement rings going away?
Yes. That's my
A
guess.
new poll found 2/3 of Americans don't think a diamond engagement ring is necessary anymore.
Interesting.
People said they'd be fine with giving or receiving a ring that doesn't have diamonds.
Yeah, I would say this is fairly common amongst friends of mine.
Yeah.
Buying more scaled back rings with the idea of being like, yeah, we both agreed, let's save that money and do other things with it instead of just having a thing on our finger.
Which the previous, rule, air quotes, engagement rings used to spend 3 months' salary.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, right? Yikes. I told Monty when we were talking about getting engaged, I don't need a diamond. I don't need a diamond. And then when he gave me a diamond, I'm like, I really love that you got me a diamond. Thank you.
See? Come on, Kate. Yep. What are you doing over there?
Yep. Yep. And I love it.
Didn't need it.
Oh, who really ever needs it, Matt?
We don't need most things.
No, we don't need it.
Food, water, shelter.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but it worked out pretty good. He bought it off a guy who used to be a diamond.
Oh.
He bought it out of the trunk of some guy's car.
I was going to say, there's some kind of back alley deal.
Yeah, well, it was in the oil field, so it was out in the sticks somewhere that he picked out my stone and then had it mounted, and yeah.
And happily ever after.
Right.
For now.
No.
Always.
Ever after.
Always and forever.
Forever. I told Monty he didn't need to get a ring. He could just get it tattooed, taken on his left finger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what did he opt to do?
I bought him a ring instead, and he lost it in the oil field. And then we bought a Quelo ring, and it makes his skin break out.
Oh.
So then we got him another ring, and it hurts his finger. So
is he too much of a chicken to get a tattoo on his finger? That sounds like it'd be painful.
I think it would be painful, too. I think his dad would be very upset if he got a tattoo. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No tattoo.
Monty's tattoo-less?
Tattoo-less.
No tramp stamp or anything?
Nope, nothing.
Interesting. Okay.
No barbed wire. Nope.
In my head, I've always pictured him with a tramp stamp. Weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope. He's not that guy.
Yet.
Right.
All right, Kate. Famous for walking barefoot on Legos, he now gives Legos to sick kids. Hear about this guy?
No.
Apparently, he makes quite the living walking barefoot on Legos.
Somebody gets paid to walk barefoot on Legos.
Yeah, he wins various different competitions.
Okay.
Yeah, he broke back-to-back Guinness World Records for walking barefoot more than half a mile up and down a path covered with sharp Lego bricks, Kate.
Yikes.
And last year, he was part of a 5-member team that broke a Guinness World Record for trudging 2 miles barefoot on the small building bricks.
Ooh.
And for the unfamiliar, stepping on a Lego brick can be painful.
It sure can.
$120,000 worth of Lego sets to 29 children's hospitals nationwide each year.
Aww.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
Wonder what makes someone decide that they want to walk on Legos a bunch.
I wonder if it's like, oh, everybody makes a big deal about stepping on Legos. It's so painful, but it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could make some money.
That's a good point. Maybe I can take my Lego tolerance to sweet, sweet earnings.
Right?